Bueno, estamos con Rayvon, es un amigo de Estados Unidos que lo conocí allá cuando estaba viviendo, cuando estuve de intercambio. Y bueno, hoy me pareció que estaría bueno hablar con él sobre este tema de el asesinato de George Floyd en Estados Unidos por parte de un policía y que bueno, durante esta semana ha desatado muchas protestas y todo tipo de reacciones en Estados Unidos y en el mundo porque se debe a un acto de racismo también, ¿no? Porque era una persona de color. Así que, bueno, what's up, Rayvon? Can you tell us what happened and with this man, George Floyd, how he got killed?
Oh, it was in I can't pronounce the state that
Minneapolis,
well.
Minnesota?
Yes, correct. And the officer David Chavin, killed a guy by really they really beat this man down for it was a miscommunication, and they have history in the past. They worked at the same, I think, nightclub it was or something like that.
So
that
they
just came out.
They knew each other.
So it was some type of history there, and that's pretty much how that happened. And he killed him, man, by like police brutality, man. That's exactly what it was. Just
I saw this video. He was pressing his head with his knee, right?
Correct.
All right, and is that a normal thing to happen in the U.S.? Police brutality against the black community?
Yes, it's very common. It's a thing, and I think the point that we're at in 2020 is that we're just over it, you know.
So do you think that what you're saying is that it's happened so many times that you're tired of it, right? And that's why all these protests are happening.
Yes.
But what calls my attention is that some protests are being done in peace, right? But some others are not. Like, for example, a couple of days ago, the protesters set the Minneapolis police station on fire, and they burned many different stores too. Why do you think that is happening?
There's some I have two thoughts when it comes to that. One, I feel like this is balled up. We've done so many peaceful protests for so long, when it comes to things. And then now it's just it's a buildup. And also, as you know, we had the coronavirus that was going on that previously just passed, right?
Yeah.
Now, when they were protesting for the coronavirus in America, there wasn't this type of treatment. It wasn't this type of treatment because it was different type of individuals that was protesting.
Okay. But
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it, but I've also seen that, for example, when there was this protest for the coronavirus in Michigan, right? And armed men went to the Capitol, right? But there were also black men there, black people, and why? And nothing really happened with the cops. So how do you explain that?
It was a different situation that they were fighting for, you see?
Right. So you mean the cause is what makes it different?
Yes. You see how it's we're both protesting, but they were just fighting to come out of the house from a virus that was deadly and effective. We were fighting because we're just tired of dying.
Right. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
For no reason.
Do you think there's some other people? I seen you shared a picture of a protester with a microphone or something like that. Like he was undercover. Is there? What about that?
And that's when I said that there's two two reasons that this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like one is that, like I said, it's a buildup, and then the other one is that we don't do nothing without influence. Like anybody that like growing up as a human being, like you don't do anything without influence from someone or from somewhere.
So what you mean is that
so,
you need some people to motivate that, or
yeah, you need somebody to moderate it,
mm-hmm.
and you need someone to do it.
Yeah.
Like blowing up stuff didn't really. Like if you look at the case, I don't really want to go into detail because I'm not that educated on it right now because I don't have it right by me. Mm-hmm. But I saw an article that like there was an undercover cop, for the in Minnesota that blew up that historical, what was it? That
the police station?
Yeah, it was actually, he did it. Like, it was an inside job.
Mm-hmm. But do you think there could be also political reasons behind?
Most definitely.
To like take down Trump or something?
That in a way, or it's probably, I think this is above us. All these situations that's unfolding, this is kind of above us.
Okay, so you're not sure, right?
Yeah,
I mean, who is behind?
I just know that this is a start of something new for the next decade. Like, this is that rebirth, rebuild, restructure year for the years to come. So this is like something like that, man.
Okay, so
like, I don't know if it's a good thing that's about to happen, or I don't know if it's a bad thing, but it got to be a balance. You feel me?
Right. So you feel that people is like they are like tired of asking peacefully, right? Of protesting in peace because they haven't seen any results.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how is it to like grow up in the U.S. as a black man? Because here people don't get it that much. I personally think that is because we don't have that much quantity of cultures here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that in the US that's really different because you have many immigrants from different parts of the world. So how is it to grow up as a black man in the US?
I feel like growing up black, you just have to be aware,
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one thing I knew growing up, that my mother and my friend, like, we were just aware, that we are, I hate to say it, but we are different to what is expected at times, not to like bash or anything like that, but, it's like, I just grew up really aware that you might get tripped off history, that you may get treated different.
Right. By the cops and by anyone, right?
Yes.
But do you feel that you are protected by the law enforcement or not?
When it comes to law enforcement, I tend to contact them if it's a last resort.
Okay.
If I can't manage this issue by myself, or, but I don't think, I'm not that type of person,
I've seen that in Flint, which is where you live, right? No, you're not living there right now, but you are from Flint. Okay, yeah. And I've seen a video you shared that the sheriff from Genesee County, he joined the protesters, right?
Yeah, he did.
So not all the cops are against it.
No, and like, I feel like growing up in Flint with already the struggle, the Flint water crisis and the poverty rate and the death toll, like, we already at, like, we already going through some of this stuff the world, like, is kind of going through, like,
So like you feel that they share the same feeling or something like that?
Yeah, because they're in our city too. Like, they have to deal with this water effect. Like, they really, we were done dirty.
Like they have more empathy. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because like we're stuck in that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. And what do you think people can do to change this situation? Is it ever gonna change?
I'm hoping for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be movements like these to let people know that they're in charge and that they have, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily like the loaded, like the breaking things and stealing things and necessarily like that, but it's like letting people know that they have a voice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because people get besides themselves and they just become, you know, dead, but they, you know, they just, so this is like a light, you know, giving people another light.
Right. All right, man. I think that's enough. It was like really cool to hear your opinion about this. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes, sir, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it. Take care.
All right, man.